Have you ever looked in the mirror, loved your reflection, but something about your blouse just felt off? Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's the blouse that's quietly aging you. After 60, your style should be your greatest ally, not something that steals your confidence. The truth is, some blouses, even the ones we've loved for years, can suddenly stop working for us. They can drag down our posture, dull our glow, or send a message that no longer matches the woman we've become. This isn't about following trends or throwing away everything you own. It's about recognizing which pieces are no longer serving your elegance and replacing them with styles that celebrate your beauty right now. In today's video, I'll walk you through 9 types of blouses that can unintentionally make you look older. And more importantly, I'll show you what to wear instead so you feel comfortable, confident, and stunning every single day. If you've been feeling like your wardrobe could use a little refresh, this is the perfect place to start. Blouse 1. Ultra-fitted button-up blouse. The problem that the classic button-up blouse is often seen as a wardrobe essential, but when it's ultra-fitted, it can quickly become a style trap for women over 60. As our bodies naturally change, softer midsections, shifting posture, or changes in bust shape, a tightly tailored shirt no longer sits the way it used to. Buttons may gape, fabric may pull across the chest or stomach, and the overall fit can feel restrictive. What's worse is that you'll find yourself constantly adjusting, pulling the hem down, rebuttoning, or layering to hide the strain. These little fidgets chip away at your confidence, making you feel more self-conscious instead of empowered. And because ultra-fitted styles highlight every contour, they can unintentionally draw attention to areas you'd prefer to soften. The impact: clothing should make you feel like the best version of yourself, comfortable, confident, and at ease. But when your blouse is too tight, you lose all 3. Instead of focusing on the conversation, the event, or the joy of your day, your mind is on your outfit. Is it pulling? Can they see the gap? On top of that, overly fitted cuts can visually shorten your torso, making you look more compact and less fluid in movement. This stiffness translates into a less relaxed, less approachable style, the exact opposite of the effortless elegance most women want after 60. The solution: instead of forcing your body into a rigid shirt, choose a blouse that flows with you. Look for slightly relaxed cuts that skim the body without clinging, stretch panels or back pleats that allow movement and adapt to posture changes, A-line or tunic styles that create graceful lines and elongate the frame, drapey fabrics like cotton blends, silk, or viscose that fall softly instead of stiffly. These details not only provide comfort, but also add a touch of modernity. A blouse with a gentle drape instantly looks more sophisticated and intentional than one that's straining at the seams. Style upgrade ideas: replace your old ultra-fitted white shirt with a soft cotton poplin in a relaxed fit. Try a curved hemline instead of a straight cut to create movement. Pair with tailored trousers or straight-leg jeans for balanced proportion. Use accessories, like a silk scarf or long necklace, to draw the eye upward and frame the face. Bottom line: your blouse should support your lifestyle, not fight against it. By letting go of ultra-fitted button-ups and embracing more forgiving silhouettes, you gain not only comfort, but also a graceful presence. After 60, true style isn't about squeezing into the same cuts you wore decades ago. It's about choosing pieces that let you stand tall, move freely, and radiate confidence with every step. Blouse 2. Cap sleeve blouse. Cap sleeves, those tiny shoulder-covering sleeves that barely extend past the edge of the shoulder, may seem delicate and feminine, but for women over 60, they can be surprisingly unflattering. Why? Because the straight horizontal cut of a cap sleeve visually widens the upper arm and shoulder area. If you already feel self-conscious about fuller arms or changes in muscle tone, this style can amplify that concern instead of softening it. Cap sleeves also create a cut-off if they see effect, drawing the eye right to the widest part of the upper arm. On mature figures, this can disrupt the natural vertical line that elongates the body, making the entire silhouette appear broader and less balanced. Even if the blouse itself fits beautifully, the sleeve style alone can undo the rest of the look. The impact: When your sleeves draw attention to areas you'd rather not emphasize, your confidence can take a hit. You might find yourself crossing your arms in photos, avoiding sleeveless or short sleeve styles altogether, or defaulting to outer layers even on warm days. This is a shame, because the right sleeve cut can make you look lighter, more graceful, and more in proportion, without sacrificing comfort. Fashion is about harmony. If your blouse cuts the line at the wrong spot, it creates visual tension that your audience may not consciously register but will feel. Instead of elegance, you get an outfit that feels off, even if you can't put your finger on exactly why. The solution swap out cap sleeves for designs that extend and soften the line of the arm, flutter sleeves that drape gently and move with you, kimono sleeves that provide coverage with a natural flow, dolman sleeves that blend into the bodice for a seamless look, elbow-length sleeves for extra coverage without heaviness. These alternatives don't just hide what you want to minimize, they reshape the proportions to flatter you. By creating a soft diagonal or flowing line from shoulder to arm, you visually lengthen the upper body and make your arms look slimmer. Style upgrade ideas. If you love the lightness of cap sleeves, try a slightly extended short sleeve instead, just enough to hit mid-upper arm. Choose fabrics with gentle drape like viscose, rayon, or a silk blend to avoid stiffness. Add vertical details like pin tucks or a V neckline to elongate the frame. Pair with skirts or trousers in complementary tones to keep the eye moving vertically. Bottom line, cap sleeves are often sold as universally flattering, but in reality, they're not always kind to the mature silhouette. Choosing sleeve designs that elongate instead of widen can instantly lift your overall look. After 60, the smallest details, like where a sleeve ends, can make the biggest difference in how tall, slim, and confident you appear. Blouse 3. Loud, dated print. Blouse bold, oversized prints, or loud, outdated patterns can easily overwhelm a mature look. When the print dominates the blouse, it often draws attention away from your face, the part we want to highlight most, and can make your overall style feel dated. Large florals from decades past, overly bright tropical motifs, or busy geometric patterns can cling stubbornly to their era, making the blouse look less timeless and more like a fashion flashback. On women over 60, these prints can also compete with natural features. Instead of softening the complexion, they can create harsh contrast that accentuates skin texture or lines. Rather than elevating the outfit, the blouse becomes the only thing people notice, and not in a good way. The impact, wearing loud or outdated prints, can unintentionally signal that you're stuck in an old fashion cycle. It's not about aging you in a literal sense, but about distracting from your natural elegance and presence. You might find the blouse works against you, making it harder to create a harmonious look, no matter how you style the rest of your outfit. When the pattern doesn't suit your coloring or the current era's more refined print trends, it can throw off your proportions and make mixing with other wardrobe pieces challenging. The result? A blouse that sits in your closet more than it's worn. The solution? Choose prints that whisper elegance rather than shout for attention. Soft, muted patterns that complement your skin tone. Tone-on-tone prints for subtle depth without harsh contrast. Delicate watercolor florals for a romantic, modern touch. Smaller, evenly spaced motifs that don't overwhelm the frame. By selecting refined prints, your blouse enhances rather than dominates, allowing your face and personality to be the focal point. This doesn't mean avoiding color or pattern entirely. It's about balance and ensuring the design works with you, not against you. Style upgrade ideas replace large florals with abstract or blurred florals in softer shades. Swap bold geometrics for organic, flowing shapes that feel modern. Mix printed blouses with solid bottoms in complementary tones to anchor the look. If you love vibrant color, try a single accent hue on a neutral background for sophistication. Bottom line fashion. After 60 is less about following every trend and more about curating a wardrobe that reflects your elegance and confidence. By choosing prints that flatter instead of fight, you ensure every blouse you wear tells the right style story, one that's current, graceful, and unmistakably you. Blouse. 4. Cheap, scratchy polyester blouse. The problem. As we age, our skin naturally becomes more delicate and sensitive. Wearing a blouse made from cheap, stiff polyester is not just a style issue, it's a comfort and skin health problem. These fabrics don't breathe, trap heat, and often feel itchy or rough against the skin. On warm days, they can cause you to overheat, leading to perspiration that clings uncomfortably. Aside from the physical discomfort, cheap polyester also tends to drape poorly, making even a well-designed blouse look inexpensive. The stiff texture can emphasize creases in the fabric, causing an overall appearance that's less polished. In many cases, the shine of low-quality polyester can also look overly synthetic, undermining the elegance you aim to project. The impact. When a blouse feels scratchy or hot, you're more likely to fidget, adjust, or avoid wearing it altogether. This discomfort shows in your body language, making you seem less at ease, which directly impacts how confident and stylish you appear. Moreover, uncomfortable fabrics can shorten the lifespan of your clothing. Because you're less inclined to wear them often, they sit in your closet, taking up valuable space without adding value to your wardrobe. The solution. Invest in fabrics that feel as good as they look. Natural fibers like cotton, linen, and silk that allow your skin to breathe. Blends with viscose, bamboo, or modal for softness and fluid drape. High-quality polyester, yes, it exists, with a smooth, refined finish. If you love a particular design, but it's made from cheap polyester, check if there's a similar cut available in a better fabric. You can also look for tops with a lining or soft inner layer to reduce direct contact with the skin. Style upgrade ideas. Opt for silk or satin blouses for dressy occasions. Luxurious and comfortable. Choose lightweight linen or cotton voile for summer wear. For easy care pieces, try bamboo jersey blends that combine comfort with drape. If buying polyester, ensure it's woven or crepe finish, which feels softer and less clingy. Bottom line. After 60, comfort and elegance go hand in hand. A blouse that looks beautiful but feels uncomfortable will never become a favorite. By choosing breathable, skin-friendly fabrics, you're not only protecting your comfort, but also ensuring your style remains polished and effortless, no matter the season. Blouse 5. Childish embellishments. The problem? After 60, your style story deserves to reflect confidence, sophistication, and depth, not the playful decorations of a teenager's wardrobe. Blouses with cartoon characters, large sequined slogans, glittery patterns, or cutesy embroidery can unintentionally send the wrong message. Instead of highlighting your personality, these over-the-top details can make it seem like you're trying too hard to look young, which often has the opposite effect. The issue isn't that you can't wear playful fashion, it's that these childish embellishments often lack refinement. They can distract from your face, compete with your natural elegance, and sometimes cheapen the entire outfit. The impact. When the decorative element dominates the blouse, it's hard for people to focus on you. The eye gets caught on the cartoon patch or oversized glitter text rather than the person wearing it. This can take away from your presence in social settings, making the blouse speak louder than you do. Over time, these pieces can also age poorly in your wardrobe. Trends in novelty prints and flashy embellishments shift quickly, leaving you with items that look outdated within a season or two, which means wasted closet space and money. The solution. Choose embellishments that are subtle, intentional, and aligned with a mature, elegant style. Tone-on-tone embroideries that adds texture without overpowering. Lace panels or crochet details for a touch of romance. Pearl, shell, or fabric-covered buttons for sophistication. Subtle metallic threads woven into the fabric for a refined shimmer. These details can make your blouse memorable without feeling juvenile. Style upgrade ideas. Swap cartoon motifs for botanical or abstract embroidery. Replace bold glitter slogans with minimalist typography in neutral colors. Opt for handcrafted, artisanal detailing. It feels special and timeless. Use accessories like scarves, necklaces, or earrings to add playfulness in a more polished way. Bottom line, playfulness in style is a wonderful thing. But after 60, it's about knowing how to express it with grace. By trading in childish embellishments for refined details, you allow your natural beauty and personality to shine. The blouse becomes the perfect supporting act, not the main distraction. Blouse 6. Boxy, shapeless tops. The problem at first glance, a loose, boxy blouse can seem like the perfect solution for comfort. It hides the midsection, doesn't cling, and allows you to move freely. But after 60, this silhouette can backfire. Without any shaping, the blouse can make you look wider, shorter, and less dynamic. The straight, shapeless cut erases the natural curves and vertical lines that help elongate your figure, giving an overall bulky appearance. The absence of structure also means the blouse doesn't frame your face or upper body. Instead of creating a flattering outline, it can make you look like you're wearing a sack, no matter how beautiful the fabric or print is. The impact: wearing overly boxy tops too often can unintentionally create a frumpy or unpolished impression. Because they don't define the waist or flow with the body's shape, they disrupt proportions, making the upper body appear heavier and the legs shorter. This can be particularly aging in photos or social settings, where you want your outfit to communicate confidence and vitality. Without thoughtful styling, boxy tops can take away from that spark. The solution: you don't have to sacrifice comfort for style. The key is choosing tops that are relaxed but still have shape. A-line blouses that gently flare from the shoulders or bust. Tops with side slits to create movement and break up the width. Wrap blouses that cinch at the waist but are still forgiving. Tunic tops with a slightly tailored cut. High-low hems that add dimension and elongation. Adding subtle tailoring gives the body definition without making you feel restricted. Style upgrade ideas. Use a thin belt over a relaxed blouse to create shape without bulk. Layer with a lightweight cardigan or structured vest to frame your silhouette. Choose soft fabrics that drape instead of stiff ones that add bulk. Pair with slim or straight-leg pants to balance the volume. Bottom line: comfort is important, but so is the message your clothes send. By swapping out overly boxy, shapeless tops for blouses with gentle structure, you can maintain ease while looking taller, slimmer, and more vibrant. Clothes should follow your body's natural lines, not erase them. Blouse 7. High-neck, stiff-collared blouse. The problem: a high-neck blouse with a stiff collar might seem like a classic, polished choice. But for women over 60, it often does more harm than good. This style draws attention directly to the neck and jawline, areas where skin naturally becomes softer and more delicate with age. Instead of highlighting your best features, it can make the neck appear shorter and emphasize fine lines or skin texture you might prefer to soften. The rigid structure of a stiff collar can also feel restrictive, especially in warmer weather or during long wear. It closes off the neckline completely, which can make the upper body feel heavy and visually compressed. The impact: wearing high-neck, stiff-collared blouses can unintentionally age your appearance by creating a closed, formal, and sometimes outdated look. Without any openness around the collarbone area, the blouse doesn't give your outfit space to breathe, making you look less approachable and dynamic. In photos or face-to-face conversations, this can make you seem more severe or rigid than intended, especially if paired with other structured pieces. The solution: instead of high, stiff collars, choose necklines that open and soften the face. V-neck blouses that elongate the neck and create vertical lines. Scoop neck or boat neck styles for a graceful frame. Notch collars that give structure without closing off the neckline. Cowl necks with soft draping for a feminine touch. These alternatives still look polished, but are far more flattering to mature skin and bone structure. Style upgrade ideas. Layer a light scarf in a flattering color to draw attention upward without highlighting the neck tightly. Add a pendant necklace to create a vertical focal point. Choose soft fabrics that move with you, avoiding rigid materials that feel constricting. If you love the look of collars, opt for soft spread collars that lie flat and open slightly. Bottom line fashion. After 60 should enhance your best features and make you feel at ease. By trading stiff, high-neck blouses for open, flattering necklines, you instantly refresh your style, look more relaxed, and invite warmth into your overall presence. A little openness around the neck goes a long way toward looking youthful and confident. Blouse 8. Fully sheer blouse without proper layering. The problem. A fully sheer blouse without any layering might work for a fashion runway or a tropical beach photo shoot, but in everyday life, especially for women over 60, it can feel far too revealing. While sheer fabrics can be elegant, wearing them without the right underlayers risks showing more than you're comfortable with. As we age, our skin's texture changes, and certain areas may not be something we want to put on display. A completely see-through blouse draws attention to the torso, lingerie, and any areas you might prefer to keep private. It can create moments of discomfort, whether you're aware of wandering eyes or simply adjusting your top to feel more covered. The impact: wearing a sheer blouse without proper layering can unintentionally send the wrong message. Instead of sophistication, it can come across as unintentional exposure. This not only affects confidence, but can also distract from your overall style. In professional or social settings, it may seem out of place, pulling the focus away from your face and personality, and instead making the outfit the center of conversation for the wrong reasons. The solution: sheer blouses can still be a part of an elegant wardrobe if layered with intention. Here are ways to wear them beautifully. Pair with a camisole in a matching skin tone or complementary color to provide coverage while letting the sheer fabric's texture shine. Opt for semi-sheer fabrics that offer a hint of skin without full transparency. Layer with a blazer, cardigan, or vest to create dimension while maintaining modesty. Use sheer strategically, such as sheer sleeves or panels, which add lightness without overexposure. Style upgrade ideas: choose sheer blouses with embroidered details or lace patterns that naturally obscure certain areas. Experiment with tonal layering. For example, a blush sheer blouse over a cream camisole. Add accessories like statement necklaces or scarves to draw attention upward. If you love bold fashion, try metallic or printed camisoles under a sheer blouse for intentional contrast. Bottom line: sheer fabrics can be sophisticated, airy, and modern, but only when styled with purpose. By adding layers, playing with texture, and using sheer strategically, you can keep the allure while ensuring comfort and confidence. At 60 plus, fashion should never be about hiding yourself, but about choosing how you want to be seen. Blouse 9. Overly trendy or fast fashion styles. The problem: trends can be fun, refreshing, and inspiring, but when an outfit is built entirely around what's hot this season, it can quickly feel dated the next. For women over 60, wearing overly trendy blouses, especially those pulled straight from fast fashion racks, can sometimes create the impression that you're trying too hard to fit into a style that doesn't align with your personality or lifestyle. Fast fashion trends often prioritize eye-catching novelty over quality, fit, and timeless appeal. This means you may end up with pieces that lose shape or fade after a few washes, don't suit your body proportions or natural coloring, feel out of place once the trend passes, which can happen in just a few months. The impact: when your blouse is overly trendy, it can overshadow your personal style rather than enhance it. Instead of people noticing you, they notice that blouse everyone wore last summer, and that moment has already passed. This can unintentionally make your overall style feel less grounded and less authentic. Worse still, relying on fast fashion blouses often means sacrificing fabric quality and construction, which can affect how the garment drapes and feels on your body. Cheap materials or rushed sewing not only reduce comfort, but also make the blouse look less polished. The solution: there's nothing wrong with embracing a trend you genuinely love. The key is to do it with moderation and balance. Mix trend with timeless. Pair a trendy blouse with classic trousers or a pencil skirt to keep the look grounded. Prioritize quality over quantity. Invest in fewer pieces that are well-made and will last beyond one season. Adapt trends to your style. If oversized ruffles are trending but not flattering on you, choose a blouse with subtle ruffle details instead. Choose versatile colors. Instead of neon brights that might clash with your skin tone, opt for trend-inspired colors in softer, wearable shades. Style upgrade ideas. Swap mass-produced polyester blouses for linen, silk, or cotton blends in current silhouettes. Incorporate trend-inspired accessories like statement earrings or a belt instead of fully committing to a passing blouse style. Opt for classic cuts with modern updates, a wrap blouse in a fresh seasonal color, or a button-up with an interesting sleeve detail. Bottom line fashion. After 60 is not about rejecting trends. It's about curating them to fit you. When you choose pieces that align with your lifestyle, flatter your body, and feel comfortable to wear, you project authenticity and confidence. Let trends serve you, not the other way around, and you'll always look modern, elegant, and timeless. So, there you have it. 9 blouse styles that could be quietly holding your elegance hostage, and the easy, beautiful swaps that bring out your confidence instead. Fashion after 60 isn't about rules or restrictions. It's about refinement. It's about knowing what works for your body, your lifestyle, and your spirit. When you choose blouses that flow with you, not fight against you, you're not just dressing for the day. You're dressing for the life you deserve. The truth is, you don't need a closet full of clothes to look stylish. You need a wardrobe that tells the world who you are today: strong, confident, graceful, and unapologetically yourself. So the next time you shop, skip the pieces that demand constant tugging, that drown your shape, or that try too hard to mimic a trend. Instead, reach for fabrics that love your skin, cuts that celebrate your shape, and colors that make your face glow. And remember, style is not about age, it's about energy. Keep yours radiant. Keep it real, and let every blouse you wear be a reflection of your most authentic, beautiful self. If this video gave you new ideas or inspiration, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe so we can keep exploring the elegance of life after 60. Together.